Hey everybody, it's Jeff Mays. You know, I was thinking about something today that really is showing up in our world right now. It's something that's, well, it's prevalent amongst all of us because we all have something called paradigms. You know, paradigms are a multitude of habits, they're history, there are genetics that create a way that we respond to things. Now you think about that and you go, okay, my paradigm, my reaction towards a certain type of food that I might eat, that maybe I was given as a child, and I love that food. You really don't know why you love that food other than your parents, or maybe even your grandparents, had eaten that food and it was given to you and you were told it's good. Now there might be other food that you eat that you go, I don't like that food. And maybe your taste buds don't like it, or it may just be you saying, there were other foods that my parents or my grandparents or whomever I was around didn't like. So, what are your paradigms? You can look at this in a lot of different ways. You can look at it in this time where there's been so much change. How are you responding to it? You know, in my talking to a lot of different people, I'm seeing two really opposite reactions. One is people are giving up and they're staying home, which is good, but they're not doing anything. They might be watching the TV, or they might be falling into a space they're playing games, they're doing things that aren't very productive. And then there's the other side, where a lot of people are doing things that maybe they're fixing up their home, or they're planting gardens, or they're maintaining their routine that they had for work. They're still getting up in the morning. They're doing things towards personal development. They're getting online. They're looking at things. They're doing things that will lead them to growth. Now, those two opposite things aren't necessarily the realization that either is good or bad, because either could be good or bad. But what you have to realize is that your paradigm, the way you've been brought up, the way you think, the habits that you've had in the past, all come together to kind of push you towards one way or the other. And you may be in the middle. But when you start to think about paradigms, you need to think about how it's affecting you in your daily life and how you'd like to change that. You know, there's a great program this weekend called The Paradigm Shift. My friend Bob Proctor is putting it on, and he's going to be helping us to shift where we're at to where we want to be. Now, I've been to the in-person Paradigm Shift several times, and I always find it extremely helpful because it's always on purpose. And it's always material that you can use and move. You know, lots of times you go to things where you just go, well, if I could just do this or I could just do that, then I could use this stuff. This isn't like that. This is a 3-day seminar that's filled with material that you can use right now to change yourself and to really become what and who you want to be. Does that sound like something you need right now? You might be on either its side of what I'm doing right now in my life spectrum. You may be in the middle, but you may want to move to someplace else. And if you're that way and you're feeling like there's stress, there's overwhelm, there's a lot of things going on in your life, this is a great opportunity to spend just 3 days and really make a change. Now, it's online. Can't do it in person right now, right? So it's online. And the good news is that if you miss some of it, you can come back and watch it because you're going to get the recording of it too. I would really suggest that you join me on the Paradigm Shift this weekend. It's going to start Friday morning. And it's going to run through Sunday afternoon. And it'll be a great time to start working on either something new or maybe getting back to something that you've always wanted to do. Are you ready? Are you ready to change? You know, what do you want in your life? What do you want in your goals? Now's the time to take a look at that. I hope you'll join me, the paradigm shift, the 26th through the 28th. Thank you so much.